So I tried changing that blade out there with just the wrench and a socket here, but it wasn't coming. So I looked online and said you gotta get an impact wrench. So I got an impact wrench and worked like a champ. Has that old blade. That's pretty. I don't know what Mrs. Chef ran over, but look at that. She did a number on that blade. Now today. Well, this stump here is right in the middle of the way here, so the entrance to the barn. So I'm gonna dig it out of here. There we are. That's out there. That's one of them thorn trees. Just filming here, showing these people taking the stump out. So this burdock here is still alive, but the limbs in the way of this tree I'm cutting down. So if you see a live burdock here, it's gonna have that sap in it like you see inside of a horse apple. It's very sticky. It really messes up the chain on your saw. It makes it all sticky. I've been oiling it and all. It's got an automatic oiler, but that's why a lot of people don't like cutting these up. But I got to because it's in the way here. So you can kind of see how old this branch here is by counting the rings there. About 30 years old, so. Well, the sun's setting. And we got a lot of work done today. Even though we had some hiccups with the blade and another flat tire, I figured we'd go through a lot of tires. Pretty good day though. Haven't really showed y'all this side of the property, but that's where the pond is back over there. We're starting to make some headway on this side too. So this big tree here is the next one to tackle. That's a big tree. It's hard to tell how big it is, but it's huge. And these over here aren't quite as bad. There's still a lot of work. See how the tornado just snapped them right in half, halfway up. It's crazy. And that's the pathway. The land past the fence here is not mine. That's the neighbor's. So he's got some big trees down over there too. But just kind of clipped the end of my barn, yeah. That's the pathway it took. Well, the TP aisle is empty again. Gotta do some paper towels. All right, folks, done with the hot day's work. Allergies are giving me all kinds of fits. But we're gonna make a nice little something to open our allergies up with here. Open our sinuses up. That right there will do it. Sambal. So we're gonna make a tom yam tonight. Very simple. Need some onion, some lemon, some shrimps. We got some sambal. We got some petite diced tomatoes. We got some mushrooms. We got coconut milk. We got cilantro. We're gonna need some garlic. We're gonna need some caldo de pollo. Let's get started. So first thing we're doing here is put a little vegetable oil down here in this skillet, this pot, and we're gonna saute some onions to start. So once you start to get a hair bit of color on them, we're gonna throw that little bit of garlic in there. And I like using these instead of a fresh mushroom. I use these jarred ones. Now what I like to do though is I'll show you there. I like to use straw mushrooms, but the normal grocery store usually does not carry straw mushrooms. You gotta go to an Asian market for that. So we got some color there. We're gonna throw a spoonful of garlic in there. Next thing we adding some jarred sliced mushrooms. that's been going about a minute there. Next thing we're going to add some petite diced tomatoes. These don't have the flavor. You know, you can get these tomatoes flavored with oregano and different things. This is just straight up. Throw them in there. Okay, so next thing in is a package of 5-minute rice. Now, when Mrs. Chef makes this, she makes it different than I do. But I like putting the rice in there. That way I don't have to dirty up another pot cooking rice. Make this a one-pot dish. You can do it however you like. Okay, so what I got here, I just squeezed 1 lemon and 1 lime juice here. That's going in there. I pulled most of the seeds out, but I see just a few left, so we're gonna stop before we drop them in there. Right there, there we go. Chopped up some cilantro. That's going in there. Got half of a head of cilantro there. Next thing is 2 bouillons of caldo de pollo. Next thing in, some Thai coconut milk. Thai coconut milk, Mrs. Chef. Definitely no tacos. Next thing in, some sambal. This is what makes it spicy. What about that with that? It's a pretty good amount. Next in, some high quality H2O. This is spring fed, spring water. Ooh, that's smelling good already. Now, it might look like Santa Claus done threw up some pink bismuth here, but don't worry, it's all gonna come together. Now it's gonna take somewhere between 5 to 7 minutes for that to come back to a boil there and cook that rice. Once that happens, you gotta throw our shrimps in there. I just get that taste, and it needs a little more citrus, so I'm adding another lemon to it. So we got 2 lemons and 1 lime. Okay, so I just checked the rice. We are good. I got the thawed shrimps here. Throw them in some cold water. All I gotta do is throw them in here, and this takes about 2 minutes. Once the shrimp go in, and we ready to eat. Oh yeah, it's smelling delicious, absolutely delicious. Ooh, look at that beautiful soup. That smells good. Ooh, that's so damn good. What do you call it then? It's like Tom Yum. Tom Yum? No, whatever. Spicy shrimp soup. Call it what you will. This is Mrs. Chef's signature dish. And I never make it, so I'm going to see if I can compete with her. Let's see what she thinks about it. It's kind of like that Bobby Flay show where somebody brings on the signature dish, and Bobby Flay's got to try to beat him. See if I succeeded. Oh, I didn't succeed. Okay, she just took her first smoldering hot bite. This stuff is hot. Steaming for real. Pretty good?
Yep. I'm impressed.
Ooh, I got a Mrs. Chef's sign of approval on her signature dish that I made. Very nice. I was expecting her to tell me it wasn't no good. It did turn out really nice. Very nice. Spicy. Got that citrus in there, and it's so hot, burning my face off. But it's delicious. Smoothness of that silkiness of that coconut milk. Make this at home. Well, thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed some shots of the farm and some dinner. See you next time.